for today is in Acts chapter 2, verses 42 to 47. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teachings and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. And the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved.
Devotional. The disciples' joy. Have you ever been in a boat that was docked by a canal or on a river? The level of the water rises and falls with the tide. The boat rocks in sync with the traffic on the river. But though the level continually changes and the boat rocks from side to side, you never drift. Why? Because your boat is anchored to a concrete wall. The early disciples had done the same thing. After being filled with the Holy Spirit, they anchored their lives to Jesus Christ. Their boat continued to rock. Execution scattered from their homes and familiar surroundings. But they were promised never to be left adrift on the sea or discouragement and despair. The early church found a deep joy which helped them stay steady during the storm. Today's passage tells us that early Christians were not known for their outreach programs, big buildings, or full services. Denominations aren't mentioned. Church politics and disagreements aren't stated. They were simply known for having outrageous joy and releasing that they have received from Christ to the world around them. Are you known for your joy? We are told that early Christians are together, happy to share with joyful hearts. They praise God and were liked by all people. When we hear joyful Christians, we must remember it's not a suggestion or an option. It really is the only type of Christian. The phrase joyful Christian is in many ways a redundant phrase. We should not need an adjective to describe us. We should simply demonstrate it with our lives. We don't put the word wet in front of rain or hot in front of sun. Similarly, we should not need to put joy in front of Christian. This Advent, audit your life, assess your level of joy. Are you lacking joy? Do you spread negativity, discouragement, and defeatist attitude, or are you spreading hope? Grumbling, complaining, and gripping is not a Christ-like virtue. And He wants you to release joy, His joy, into the world this Christmas. Oh. What did you guys get? Ano?
Spread daw natin joy toward Christmas.
Spread positivity, stop complaining. Ako medyo madalas ako sa ganyan ngayon. Sa complaining. So, grumbling, ayan. Diba? Sabi dito, it's not a Christ-like virtue. So, at least it reminds us na, oo nga naman, we should not keep complaining, diba? Kasi yung mga tao nga, in the past, na they don't look at how many they have. Ang pinaka naghahanap sila ng joy is through giving whatever they have to the world to save more people. Diba? Kung yun ang joy nila dati, it should remain as our joy too. Hindi dapat, kasi ang naging problema ngayon, dahil nga sa social media, isa rin yan. At saka yung parang pag-compare natin, yung attitude natin na pag-compare natin sa buhay ng ibang tao sa atin. Diba? That,
We don't appreciate what we have.
yeah, we don't appreciate what we have, and that stole our joy. Diba? Hindi tayo nagiging masaya dahil lagi natin kino-compare yung sarili natin sa iba. Kung ano yung meron sa iba, kung ano yung wala tayo at meron sila. Diba? That stole our joy. And because of that, we tend to complain, we tend to grumble. Kasi nga, wala eh. Hindi tayo naging masaya at nakokontento sa buhay natin. Ngayong Christmas, and actually, every day we have to remind ourselves to find joy in whatever we have. Whatever God is giving you right now, find joy. And spread that joy to the world. Diba? Spread positivity to the world. Even though, sinabi naman dito, diba, na yung early Christians is marami rin silang pagsubok na pinagdaanan. Pero sinabi rin dito sa kwento na kahit marami silang pagsubok na pinagdaanan, hindi sila, anong sinabi doon? So, bisahin eh. You never drift, sabi dito. Ayun, sinabi dito. But they were promised never to be left adrift on the sea of discouragement and despair. So, kahit may mga pagsubok tayong pinagdadaanan, alam ng Panginoon yun. At ang pangako naman niya sa'yo is never kanyang iiwan na discourage at despair. Diba? Na malungkot sa buhay. Na hindi mo kakayanin yung mga pagsubok na pinagdadaanan mo. Diba? Yun naman yung pangako niya sa'yo. So, with that, be joyful kasi and be hopeful that everything will be better soon in God's time. You just have to believe and of course, do what you have to do to make yourself a better person as well and make your life better. Diba? You cannot just ask God, pray God, pero wala ka rin namang ginagawa. Diba? So, you have to do as well to help yourself as well. Diba? So, yun. Be joyful and share the joy to the world. Yun na yun, Dad.